Attention, the following video is going to totally kick ass. If you enjoy any of it and or have a large penis, please click the like button below. Enjoy.
What is going on, guys? I'm Joel, NobodyEpic, and this is Awkward Situations, the series where you guys write your real-life honest awkward situations in the comment section of this video, and then for the next episode of Awkward Situations, I'll bring one or two of those comments up into the video, talk about them, dissect them, tell you how and if they relate to my life, and then maybe there will be some advice at the end, and maybe there will be tears because this is some real serious shit, but there's definitely not gonna be any more singing because it's probably driving away a lot of viewers. So, sorry if you already left. Well, actually, if you already left, suck my dick, because you can't hear me anymore. Also, I want to apologize to you guys about the last two episodes of Awkward Situations. I have gotten a lot of comments because I mix-mashed, whatever, the awkward situations when they pop up on the screen when I read them, because I know you guys like to see them too. And it's funny when you read those comments because some of them are like, not sure if anyone's mentioned this yet, so I'll just say, you messed up on that right there, buddy. And I'm reading it at home like, yeah, I've only read it 1,000 times, but 1,001 makes it better. But, you know, it's fair criticism. I need to pay more attention, and if I fuck up this time, that would be really embarrassing. But, yeah, little GTA races in the background. Not going to say I do spectacular because I don't, so that'd be a lie. But it's fun to watch nonetheless, I hope. Anyway, first awkward situation, let's go. Today's first awkward situation says, hey, nobody, I was at the mall and I was hanging out with this girl I like. We were with two other friends. I have known my friend for a long time and we are best buds. So all of a sudden, he suggests that we, as in the whole group, should go to his house and have a naked party. I was in shock as the girl I like grabbed my hand and we walk away. I haven't talked to my friend in 2 weeks. I also am now dating with the girl, and I like my bud keeps leaving messages saying her name. I need help, please. Right, so this situation was interesting to me, not so much because it's the most awkward thing I've ever read in my life. In the past couple of weeks, we've had some very awkward, weird, and gross situations, and for this episode, I wanted to bring it back to things that I can relate to, experiences I have had, and I have had an experience very similar to this situation, and I really like those awkward situations episodes the most. I feel like maybe sometimes the viewers don't like them the most because I don't like talking about myself a lot, but I do continue to do this series because it's a way for people to learn about me and learn about experiences I've had in my life, and then maybe they'll learn something that they would do differently in my life if they were in my situation, or I don't know. I don't want to get too, deep about it. But anyway, I had a situation very similar to this. I was hanging out at a friend's house with about 5 guys and 5 girls. The friend's house is a very nice house, and I'm still friends with most of these people, so it's kind of weird to talk about in case they might see it or anything. Obviously, don't use names, but yeah, it was an awesome experience. I think we were about 8th grade, and we were all just hanging out, having a good time. I don't even remember what we were fucking doing. Watching TV or drinking soda pops, or there might have been some, adult beverages around, but definitely no one got drunk or anything. And then all of a sudden, this is the only part of the party I remember because it's the only really important part to remember. Some girls suggested that we have a naked party, and I literally remember naked party because that's what you said, and that's what they said too. And in your situation, your girlfriend was like, fuck that, boo, we getting out of here. I ain't messing with these, hoes and twerking and all that shit. Like, I don't know if your girlfriend talks like that, but she could have been like, I do not want to do that. Like, we're just gonna get out of here. See, I'm just trying to figure out what race your girlfriend is. She might just be like, we are not doing this, Timothy. The Lord says no. I don't know. This is getting really stereotypical. I don't know what she said, but your girlfriend didn't want to participate, but your guy friend did. Well, first of all, your naked party would have sucked, because what was it, 3 guys and 1 girl? That guy had some weird intentions, so she did the right thing in that situation, but mine was good. 5 guys, 5 girls. That'd be a basketball game if we were playing against each other, so that's nice and fair. And one of the girls was like, let's have a naked party. And all the guys were like already hard when she said that. I swear to God, my erection popped up. Like, it went from Caterpie to Metapod in 0.5 seconds. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll participate. Because it's one of those things where you're thinking in your head, oh man, I'm kind of nervous to be naked in front of girls, but then you're like, but girls are gonna be naked in front of me. So yeah, that evened out the nervousness of the naked party. And I don't know if any of the guys even got completely naked. I think a few did, but it was mostly boxers because we didn't want to be like, yeah man, sausage fest, let's, sword fight and stuff. But all the girls got topless. And I think that was my first like real in IRL pair of boobs that I saw, and I saw like 5 pairs in one night. So that took my total from 0 to 5, and it was awesome. And the boobs were great too. I am not a professional boob reviewer, but there were a lot of Oscar award-winning boobs that night, and it was just a weird, fun time. I mean, we just walked outside. I don't know why we decided to do it outside. I live in Michigan, and it was cold as shit, but you know what that meant? Hard nipples. So that was probably a guy's decision. I didn't make that decision, but somebody did, and it was probably a guy. Anyway, walked outside, and then we're just like, let's do this. And the girls take their shirts off, and the guys are like, ah! I wasn't trying to be the Lion King. That was like angels humming. So I don't know where that came from. But yeah, and then we just did laps around the house, like jogging and giggling, and I think I pinched myself a couple of times saying, did I die? Did I go to heaven or something? I don't know. It wasn't even really that awkward. I guess it was kind of awkward with the guys and the boxers thing, and the girls are like, yeah, let me see a little bit, and I pressed it up against a couple of girls. I didn't want to blind anyone, so I didn't want to whip it out because they would have to squint really bad to see it. That's not even true. Let's do another awkward situation really quickly at the end here. Today's second awkward situation says, hey nobody, I'm at the point in my YouTube career where I am starting to make money. Soon the money will come to my house and I do not know how to tell my parents about YouTube. I know you will have personal experience and good advice. Thanks for reading. I want to relate this situation back to anything that you would need to tell your parents that you're really invested in and that you love, and you're kind of nervous about their reaction. And my situation on YouTube might not be the best to relate to, because by the time I started gaining notoriety on YouTube about the age of 20, I had already been doing sketches and sketch comedy for about 3 or 4 years. I experimented with some very low-scale stand-up comedy, and my parents knew that I was into all this comedy stuff, and they're very open and very, I guess the word would be liberal, not in the political sense, but in the sense that they don't really care what I say. They watch these videos, they're very open and very loving. And that isn't a situation that everybody has, but you come to a certain point in your life, and this is the most important thing in your life. If I can give some real advice ever in this series, this is the thing I will say. It doesn't matter how good you are at something. It matters how passionate you are about something. Give me the most passionate, hardworking mathematician in the world over the guy who just is so good at it, but he hates it. Because that's the guy I want. I want someone that really cares, and that's always my goal. I'm not the best at YouTube. I'm not the best at video games, but I really care about my audience. I care what you guys think. I stress over it. And that's a good thing. And you guys, it's probably going to take till you're 18, 19, 20, whatever. I don't even really know what I want to do. I just know I'm passionate about making people laugh and interacting with people. That's the one. It's like a broad idea. It doesn't have to be something like I'm passionate about being a mechanic. You get to this age after high school, you have to find your passions. And don't feel like it's a race. Maybe other people around you are finding them and you're not. Look at this guy fucking T-bone me there like a dick. But yeah, it's not a race. You're going to find your passions and go with what you're passionate at over what you're good at or what's going to make you the most money. I promise you, you will be more happy in the long run. This is Awkward Situations. Have a great day.